What you got? What you bring to the podcast? Hey everybody, welcome to the podcast. Hey Keith, how you doing?
Hey,
Tiff,
good, Tim.
Tiff, how are you?
Good.
Honey, how are you?
Hey.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know her name.
It's an
believe
extra
it or
special
not.
episode of What You Got this episode.
Yeah, it's super special. My wife's here, beautiful as ever.
Our life partners, our two life partners.
Hello.
So,
You're supposed to,
Don't do me like that.
don't do me like that.
I was supposed to talk over Timmy while he was introducing his wife.
So,
to introduce mine.
Keith, what do you got? What you got for the podcast, Keith?
All right, what I brought for the
What
podcast.
you got? Yeah.
I don't think anybody would be too interested in it, but it's an unopened
Ooh.
double cassette of Titanic.
From Best Buy?
Wow.
At
Yeah,
1999?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
Well, that's the original release date, 99.
That's wild.
Mhm.
Does it say Sprint? A
Yeah.
fucking cell phone company,
99.
Sprint?
There's a guy
Wow.
somewhere who's trying to collect all of these, like to have the
Dude,
biggest collection of these
he could
cassettes.
buy that from you for a whopping $3.
Mhm.
No, I don't know how much they are.
Whatever he'd pay for it, I won't give it to him.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You're keeping it.
What?
You're keeping it?
Yeah, I'll keep it.
He's a little
Another
bit,
20
it's
years.
a little bit of a hoarder.
I'll take another 20 years on it.
Yeah.
I will.
Keep it
Let's see what
unopened.
it's doing. This is the original before Avatar, and then Endgame. Endgame ended up beating Avatar, right? Or no?
Oh, I really don't know.
Did it?
I have no
But
idea.
anyways, yeah. So the
I don't know
original
anything about that.
highest-grossing film of all time.
Yep.
Brandy, you brought something to the podcast
I found this piece of Velcro on the floor.
on the floor. That's for my guitar cord.
Well,
No,
Nice.
It's just
this
so
came
fun.
this came
that
for
come
the
off the
new
other one?
little cord that we
Dude,
got.
there's probably so many of those Velcro loops around here.
I found it laying here. Thought, well,
I
this
think
probably needs to
that's
be thrown
the new
away.
one that we got for the
But listen to it,
good.
though.
for the cord that for Brandy's.
We were
cord.
doing ASMR the other
Yeah.
day. The other one, it's going to come out 2 Mondays from now. We were cracking hot fries by the microphone.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh
a
my
good
God.
one. It's a good one.
Tiff, what'd you bring?
I got stress ball.
You got a
Stress
stress ball?
Yeah, we were trick-or-treating for the gym for her.
Aw.
And
Nice.
The little
Mhm.
Asian lady passing them out looked at me. She said, "You want stress ball?" I said, "Yes."
Yes, I need one of those. All these motherfucking kids.
No, they're sweethearts.
But fuck them kids.
Man, I don't know
when
what
you
I would
laugh
be.
a little too hard.
I know.
I don't even know what I'd be doing without the kids.
Dude, I
Right
know. Yeah.
I don't think
That's
Keith
a
would
wild
be
thing.
the. What'd you bring, Timmy? Hold on, before we get too far off
What,
topic.
what you
What you got? What you got?
Well,
What'd you bring?
I
What'd you got?
found this trophy that Brandy got for me.
He found the trophy.
Oh.
Brandy found it.
Uh-huh.
Is that what I said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brandy found this, and it was shuffled in the move, and she accidentally put it in her stuff, and it says Timmy the shit. Thanks for participating, and because Brandy gets off, or I get off, and Brandy doesn't, because I have 3 seconds.
This is a communal
So-
area.
But so I just participate. So she gave me this trophy like when we first started going out.
Man.
And
Aw.
it was good stuff.
That's
and I love it.
adorable.
Yeah, I love it.
Where'd you get
You gotta love early stuff. Actually,
Amazon.
Aw. Hey,
It
should
was
I
like
do
20
that card up
bucks.
there? Like, can I have a second what you got?
Well, let's do it for the next one.
Huh? Fine.
But
But you're talking about cute things. It's a thing about
Well,
a
I'm
girl.
gonna bring the one
Something
that I'm
early
gonna
that's
do the
sweet
card
she got
that you
me.
got me.
Something
card?
she
Next-
gave me, the card, one of the card on the windowsill.
Let's just edit it.
One of those cute
And
little
let's just
cards.
make it the card instead.
She
It's
was
way
the
better than
sweetest thing
Titanic.
ever when we
I
were
already
We'll
first
do it on the
dating.
next one. We'll do it on the next one, and I'll bring my card that
Well, now I
Keith
want to
got
talk
me.
about it. Do we even have to bring it, or can we just bring it into the podcast?
Bring it into the
Because it's such a
podcast, and then we
cute-
can say that Keith brought it for the
It's a
next
sweet
one.
thing, man. She's a sweetheart. And then cut to a year and 3 months later.
Oh shit! I wanted to show everybody the Coke Zero that I got too. So, hold on, give it a second, guys. Hold on.
What do you
Hold on. Listen.
Okay.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
That was a crisp.
Yeah.
So it's a
that
sweet
was
little
really
card.
satisfying.
Oh, look at this. Oh, she got this for me when we were first in love. You know, it's head over heels.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How far
Wham
in was
bam.
that?
Thank you, ma'am. few
We're
months.
still head
You
over
just know when
heels.
you know. How many people fall in love and find out they're best friends too?
Sorry, Timmy.
Some people just click
Well.
from the start, like us. We can talk until the sun comes up or snuggle silently side by side. We laugh at jokes no one gets but us. And when we hold each other, there's no telling where you end and I begin. I'm so glad you happened to me. Sorry, dude. My eyes are just like, I can't read anymore.
No. You're not reading my transcript.
I'm so glad. And then I can't read this.
She's proofing it first.
Yeah.
Do it.
It kind of worked out because look at me
Look at her.
predicting the
Let's see
future.
her.
What
And
happened?
then, so what she wrote at the end. My very best friend, I hope you don't ever doubt or forget how much I love you and appreciate you. It's such a privilege to be yours and be in this
Why is
amazing
Tiff
life
kind of
with
crying
you.
a little bit right now?
Because of you, I can finally be
him.
excited about the future, our future. I love you so much. Dash Lil Tiff.
Aww.
Because she's my little Tiff. That's it.
Give me some.
This is me and Brandy do this all the time at work. Like we shake each other's hand all the time at work because that's how we kiss at work. And then
Gotta be
I told
professional.
I told one of my bosses, like I told that boss, and then I was like, that's what we do at work, so we can be appropriate. And then we were by the time clock, and she comes by and she goes, "Y'all shaking hands back here?"
Oh my goodness
Yeah.
gracious.
What do you think it was? Honey?
when me and Keith first
No
started
PDA back
talking.
here.
Yeah, don't be shaking hands.
When
Hand
me-
check.
Yeah, whoa.
Oh my gosh. When me and Keith first started talking,
You have to let us laugh through the first
my-
joke sometimes. There's a break.
when he became a technician again, we went to this lady's house and he cleaned her carpets or whatever, and she was obsessed with him. She's like, I've been requesting you for like 2 years, and they told me that you got promoted, and I was pissed. She was mad.
That's wild.
And
Oh, the one lady?
yeah, and
Oh,
so
She loved you,
She's
huh?
a sweetheart.
so he's like cleaning her carpet. They get done or whatever. They're talking a
Well,
little
she's
bit. And he's
fired.
like,
Oh, yeah?
yeah, I'm a new single dad or whatever. Because this was before we were dating or whatever. New single dad, blah blah blah. I'm his assistant. I'm
And
in the
she's
van.
like, oh, yeah, she's a nice girl.
She's like, what about her? She's a nice girl.
Yeah. That's
She's a
wild.
But we were
lady,
so
you know.
professional. She had no idea. We were already almost knee deep in love.
Whoa.
Ooh, knee deep, bro.
Oh, y'all in love?
Yeah, and you know what? That is actually fitting because there was
Yeah.
one night, we were on the phone, and we were just talking, and then like I was falling asleep on her, and she was like, you want me to just get off the phone? And I was like trying to be
No.
like, no, dude, I'm staying up, dude. Whatever, we can keep talking. But then I fell asleep on her,
Yeah.
and she just kept the phone on, and like so I was just waking
I
up in the
also
morning.
fell asleep.
I was-
Just like stare at the phone.
He's gonna wake up any second. I know it.
Oh no, it fell over.
Who did it?
You
Yeah.
did?
What happened?
I don't know.
The
Something. hit
trident.
Who?
The trident.
It's okay.
Oh, okay, we're good. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's okay. It's just
Hold
this
on,
piece of
no,
shit that I
sorry,
made.
didn't know what happened.
It's
No, it's
okay.
safe.
Oh yeah.
That's what's holding the Spider-Man up, kind of.
Kinda.
What was I saying?
And then you woke up and you said,
I woke
Oh,
up and
yeah.
I was stretching, right? I was like, and then there's like a scuffle on the phone, and I didn't realize it was still on. And I said, hello, and it was her. She said, hi.
I've been up for 4 hours waiting for you.
my alarm had just went off, so the scuffling he heard, and I'm pretty sure the reason why he woke up, because his alarm should have went off way before mine, was because Remy woke up when my alarm woke up, so he was moving the phone on the
How
bed.
did you hear your alarm on the phone? If you're on the phone, it doesn't go off, does it?
Mine went off.
It'll go off in the background. It's really quiet.
Oh, okay.
It'll like do one loud ring, like for a second, but not a full ring. It'll go like bonk,
There's
and then
something
go
about
quiet.
when you go to sleep, like, I don't know, because we had to stay at the company the next day, so like we knew we had to be up early because we had to leave from like our shop to go all the way down somewhere. I don't remember where. And like, I don't know, there's like, that's how I've always been. If I fall asleep super late and I know I have to be up in a couple hours, it's like I'm up 15 minutes every 15 minutes, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
just
yeah.
waking up like, oh shit, I
Yeah, when we
overslept.
were, when me and Brandy were trying to sleep to drive up here at 1 o'clock in the morning, I was up every 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, looking at the clock, making sure we're not late or whatever. But Brandy was
Fuck
I
yeah.
could have swore.
I was.
Dude.
I was
I could
gone.
have
She was
swore
When
when
we
out,
were on
dude.
our way,
I was gone.
we were on our way down, and we had the dogs and the Suburban and
Oh my
the
god.
truck
dude.
on the dolly. We parked across like 6 lanes, 6 parking spots at this McDonald's, and that was our first stop. So that one was in Indiana,
Yeah.
I want to say. We just parked across the 6 lanes, and I slept across the passenger and driver's
Yep.
seat across like the console,
Yep.
and I like had to like rig pillows to make it even. That way
Yep.
I wasn't like,
Yeah.
over the
up,
middle, because it was like a full console. It wasn't like it's not a bench seat with an arm that goes up. And I think you were just in the back with the
I was
dogs.
in the back. I
on
was in the way
futon.
back. Yeah, I was in the way back, and I was comfortable as fuck, dude. I was
Yeah, it was
laying
good.
down,
But
and
we
I
had
had Xena and Punk.
But we didn't have the back seats. The seats were folded down, and
Yeah.
everything was packed in the back.
Yeah.
So it's not like I could have went into the bench seat there.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know.
There was
Yeah.
there was the one bench seat, but everything else behind that we didn't have
Mhm.
that third
But
row.
When we woke up, it was like we slept until like 8:30 or 9.
Yeah,
in that
something like
parking
that,
lot, and it was
yeah.
busy. Like there was a line around the
Yeah,
McDonald's.
so it was hard to get out of there.
Cars
Yeah.
parked in the spots around us, and shit. And like
Yeah,
I'm pretty
dude, I
sure someone
remember.
knocked on the window one time
Yeah, I don't know. I was sleeping.
while we were sleeping.
Yeah, I was sleeping. I didn't
Man,
know.
on the way down,
It
that's a good
sounds to
times.
me that if Timmy had 2 dogs sleeping with him, that there should have been ample amount of room for you and him to lay together.
Yeah, but I had to
But we're
have
not
the dogs.
We're not
like-
kids
Put them in the
anymore,
front
man. You
seats.
know. And
Well, I mean, when we were kids,
after a certain age, it gets kind of gay.
it gets kind of gay. Not actually gay,
know.
it's just kind of gay.
And we're not trying to, Brokeback Mountain in the
Oh, Jesus.
on the way
McDonald's
down to
parking lot.
Florida.
just trying
Just put a
to
pillow
just
in
trying to
between
eat
you
some
guys.
penis.
It's just a little
Like a
bromance.
fucking like a non-gay pillow. Like
This is the divider.
this is the
That
line.
might make it more
If you
gay.
cross-
Pillow
yeah,
wasn't
you-
here. You're gay
Because
as
like
fuck.
you need to be. Because like you should be.
How about try not to fuck me? I mean, like it's gonna be hard, but you might not be able to. Sorry,
Hold on.
sorry.
Shh,
Yeah,
wait,
fuck.
quiet. Sometimes after that, like one of those, you'll hear like a da-da, and I'll go up there and he'd be like, "You guys scared me because everybody was yelling so loud," or like, what was that loud noise?
I was just Uncle Timmer.
Really, he's been awake the whole time, just watching the movie. He just like wants to know what's going on. What's going on? What'd you do?
What are you
Sometimes
doing
he'll walk out
there?
into the living room. Keith will be playing a game or something. He'll walk out and he'll be acting like so tired with a little frowny face, and then he'll see that Keith's playing a game, and he'll instantly be like, "What are you playing?" And I just start looking at the TV.
Or he'll come out. He'll come out and he'll like lay on my chest. Like he'll act tired, lay on my chest, but then like
Kind of peek over, like
Yeah, start watching.
What are you
Yeah.
doing?
The other night when he came down, you had sat up in the bed. I don't know how awake you were, because sometimes you just be doing shit. But he had sat up in the bed because I had tapped him because I heard Miles running. And I was like, get him, because we're trying to get him to stay in his bed all night, because
Yeah.
it's an issue. But this motherfucker is soft, first of all. And he's like, I want cuddle with you.
Yeah.
But he sits up in the bed, and Miles comes down there, and he goes, Miles, you gotta get back in your bed, bud. And Miles literally just, like, swerves right past him, like, crawls over the side of him, and then just lays down in his spot and wraps the blanket over him and just goes to sleep.
But those are just like those times where like you come down and you nudge me and I flip you off.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not there.
Yeah, I remember, dude. Like I came down because you were like, "Hey, I told you I was like, hey, I need you to move the car," and you were like, quit it, And then Tiff is like, "Hey, Timmy's right there," and you look right at me, and you're like, and I was like. And then Tiff was like, "You need to move the car. You need to move the car for Tim so he can get in here." And
Because
you were
sometimes
like,
if you trigger him, he'll jump right up. Like,
Yeah.
if you say the right thing, if I'm like, Miles is calling for you, he'll be like, oh, shit, and he'll, like, hop right up. So I was like, Timmy, like, your
Yeah.
best friend in the whole world
Yeah.
needs you to move the car.
And I was
right
like,
now.
I told him, I was like, I can move it, and then you were like, "Hey, Keith, where's the keys at? Where's the keys?" Hanging up. Real quick, hanging up. But yeah, that's a good time.
Oh, you didn't
I love
have phones
that.
anymore?
I'm just gonna listen for a minute for the kids.
Oh, you're
Make sure.
scared.
Yeah, I'm just gonna listen for some thuds and thumps. Thank you.
Is all the dogs down here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're all sleeping. Remy's
You
the
know
only
what,
one
though?
that laid on a dog blanket.
I
and
swore
Rosie.
that a noise above this corner, because like that side's your room, this side's Miles, right? And then that way's Marcel's towards,
Yeah.
and then towards, like, the bathroom is like almost directly under, in front of the like the middle of the living room,
Mhm.
you know. And so I swore it was Olive and Rosie. a noise that I was hearing up there.
Mm-hmm.
And then they barked because of a neighbor's car or something. And I was like, well, let's just get everybody downstairs and lay together or whatever. And then I still heard the noise. I was like, what the hell? I guess it could have been the cat. Thinking about it. Thinking about it now.
Tigger do be doing shit like that.
Oh, I thought you knew what it was. I was waiting. I was like, what was it?
I didn't know.
Are you going to confirm that this house is haunted? I've been
Keith
saying
story.
What?
Keith story.
Oh, yeah. See, there was this girl
trails
one
off.
time. It was like, but anyway, she
You
said
know?
something to me. Anyway, well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
What?
That's how Keith
That's a
tells
Keith
stories.
story.
That's not that,
That is a
but-
Keith story.
The story that I told about that kind of trailed off. There was no resolution really. It was really me realizing the solution at the end of the story, but it was really just anticlimactic.
Yeah.
So.
Keith tells story like
But it's fine. I mean, it's suspenseful for a little
You
bit.
tell a really good story.
It's kind of like Bigfoot.
Do I tell good stories?
Yeah.
Like what?
He's
Everybody
okay.
around us will enjoy your story too.
Like the
Oh,
lady at
yeah.
Cracker Barrel.
Like the lady
Oh,
in Cracker
yeah.
Barrel.
Dude, I always say that fucking dude. Timmy's just he's the most charismatic fucking
He's loud.
like the guy I've ever met.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you know, you have to get people invested into your story. If you want them to be there with you, you have to create the whole scene. You got to be like, oh yeah, there was this over here and this over here. And
Don't
then
have to scream
while we were
at 'em.
doing this- Yeah, but I mean, you gotta
I'm
get them
definitely
invested.
no storyteller. You
You
know.
ever
gotta
gotten
get
your
people
ears
invested.
checked?
For what?
Just checked.
Oh yeah,
I'm
I'm not
dude,
deaf.
Well, think
No,
about
you're
no.
good.
No, I
I
just
feel
loud.
I hear
Okay.
stuff
Have
quiet.
you ever met his
know?
dad?
Like, I gotta
No.
turn this up.
and his
Oh, yeah.
brothers.
Oh yeah,
It's way
loud.
worse.
Hold on, though.
Like you think he's
Loud.
loud.
Dad
I heard
who?
a lot about
Ed.
his brother.
Ed. Okay.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if you
Because,
think he's
like,
loud, they're
My
a lot
Andrew,
worse.
I mean,
Everybody is so
I don't
loud.
think that Andrew's my dad.
No,
like,
the one
I
in
call him
Flint-
dad out of respect. Yeah,
The one in
I
front
call him
because
dad out of
he's your
respect, but,
biological
yeah.
father.
Yeah, but
Right.
Ed is my
Sperm.
dad.
I stayed
Donor.
over
Yeah.
one night with you over there, right?
At Ed's?
Mm-hmm. Yep. No, not Ed's. No, Andrew.
When?
Mm-hmm. And you hung out. There was a little period there where you're kind of hanging out with him, right? Right.
Well, maybe.
Yeah, where like it was right around middle school because like there was one time too I was walking home, I was pissed off one day and you guys were driving by. He was like, "Hey kid, you want some candy?" You guys
Oh
are driving in
my
the
God,
car.
yeah,
That's
my
him,
God.
right?
Candy.
That's
Yeah,
him, right?
That's
Yeah, and so
Andrew.
yeah, and we stayed one night at his house.
Yeah.
and hung out there.
I don't think you've ever met my.
You went to
my-
sleep
My
real-
dad, you know.
You went to sleep. You don't think so?
I don't
No,
think you
because
met
well,
Ed.
even I went and I saw no, not Ed, no,
Yeah.
but I went and stayed the night there. You know,
Yeah.
at the other ones, and
Yeah.
like you went to bed on me, early.
Yeah.
And I was up all night playing Peter Jackson's King Kong on PS2.
Hell yeah.
The game. Loved that
Oh, yeah.
game.
Dude, I got that tub right there is full of all my games, and I have PS2 games. I have
a bunch of PS2 up there.
Yeah, I have
Love that.
one game. So Brandy one year for my birthday, or was it Christmas?
It was neither.
You just got it for me.
It was just random.
Nice.
It wasn't even the right thing. I had to return it.
Yeah, so she got.
What?
He
She
didn't
got,
like
so
it.
I told her.
bought him a gift and I had to return it.
No,
Oh.
no, I did not like it.
I know, right?
Okay, no, no, she got the wrong
Dude, you're a
thing.
fucking
Okay.
son of- I'm not even gonna.
Yeah, I don't even want to play anymore. No, okay. So here's the thing.
I was
Here's
so
the thing.
excited.
And it
for
was
him to-
nothing. It
I
was nothing
recorded it and
bad.
It's like
everything.
the chocolate milkshake.
Yeah, it was nothing bad. Okay.
Yes.
It was nothing bad. All right, let me tell my story. Okay.
I do have
so
a recording of what
Brandy,
happened.
yes. Okay, so
I do.
Brandy,
We can add that in.
we can.
We'll be right back.
So Brandy got me. I told her, I was like, "Look, if you ever see this game, it's called Nightmare Creatures, okay? And then it'll play on the PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2, okay?" So she goes, "Okay, thanks."
Can you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that loud.
Fart?
My bad.
He did.
Don't let that distract anybody, dude. Sorry. See, it's okay because you hear it, but you won't smell it. Timmy, he'll lean, no one notices, and then a couple minutes later,
Did you smell popcorn?
you pissed off. Fuck,
Yeah.
Anyway,
bad, dude.
Yeah.
Anyways, continue your story.
Oh yeah.
Creatures.
Nightmare Creatures.
Nightmare Creatures.
Okay. And then she got me that game on Amazon, and I was like, "Awesome, cool, great." And then I got like this tiny little PlayStation 1, and it was a PlayStation 1, but it had a bunch of games already
The mini
preloaded.
PS. Oh, I
yeah,
love the
so
like
it
little
wouldn't play the new. It wouldn't play the game.
The disc.
So
Wait,
yeah,
she
'cause
bought
it was,
the both of them?
Yeah, she bought
the
both
disc, and then
of them.
PS.
But the PlayStation 1 was a preloaded PlayStation 1.
That's an like you know
I
what
didn't
can
realize
what can you do?
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
told-
anything
That's not-
about none of that.
I said, okay, cool. If you were gonna get me that, like, let me get the PlayStation 2 so I can get all of the games that I like, you know, instead
yeah,
of just
dude.
the one game.
What did you get? The slim?
Yeah,
A slim one?
yeah. I got a silver slim. Oh my god, look how skinny I was.
Let me see. Where? How old's that?
That's when I got it. This was
Whoa.
in
Wait, Tim. No, let me see that.
March.
Yeah, dude.
March of 21.
Let me see.
I was so
Bing,
skinny
gimme,
back then, dude.
Gimme.
Be
That's
careful
about how much I
scrolling
was.
though, because there
I'll
might be
pause
some
it.
other stuff.
That's okay.
Yeah, I was way slimmer, dude.
Man, it just makes me think of when we were younger. You know. I can get on Insta right now. Don't be fucking beeping. Someone's low on battery.
Yeah, that's 7. All right, let me
We'll be
change-
right back.
What? Oh, we're gonna have to use that tab
What?
and cue it.
Hey everybody, we're back.
Welcome back.
One of the
Right.
cameras
Hold on.
died, so it might
So-
look a little bit different. But
What happened? We were talking. What were we talking about right when the camera died?
you
and we stopped?
coming over and staying at my biological father's house.
Oh, at Pappy's house.
Yep.
At Dad's house.
So,
and so then
well-
that's two dads.
Yeah, I one day you'll be able to meet Ed. Hopefully,
And I did meet him.
you did.
I shook his hand. He
Oh,
came to pick
cool.
up Eddie in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was just me and you.
Oh,
until,
yeah.
Yep, and just me and you. And
I
then
do remember that now.
He gave Eddie a lot of shit.
He
was
did,
just busting
dude.
his balls the whole time.
The whole fucking time
Yeah.
because he couldn't keep his job. But
the
you
damn
know,
kid, dude. He's just
Yeah.
doing customer service for Comcast when we moved down there.
I know. And then so a week after we moved there, he looked at his alarm, he shut it off, and went back to sleep and lost his job. I mean,
Why are we talking? What did we get on Dad's?
Because I was talking about how he's loud. I think he gets it from them because
Oh,
they're all loud when they get together.
We got to yell over
yeah.
each other.
You
It's on my
basically have
vlog
to yell
channel.
over each
Over,
other.
yeah.
it's on my vlog channel. For
But
sure.
I mean, they have a great time. But it is
No.
it is loud.
everybody
So I think
else,
that's where he
everybody
gets it
else
from.
is just
That's
jealous
how- I
because
like
they're
all
not
those
having
kids.
as good a time as us.
That's how my Chicago family is. Anytime you're around there, they're all yelling. I'm convinced it's because they have to talk over the traffic all the time, like when they're walking and stuff.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
They're just used
Chicago,
to being
yeah.
because they just all when you're around them, they're just all yelling. And I'm like,
Chicago.
holy shit, sensory
I
overload,
won't go
guys.
there.
And now I've been away from everybody
you've
for a
never been to
while,
Chicago?
and
No,
I've just
never
had
been to
kids and
Chicago.
stuff.
You've never been to Chicago?
I've never been to Chicago.
We need to go.
We're going to Chicago.
Chi-town?
I don't know when now that we're
Chi-town?
having a wedding.
Chi-town,
Well,
yeah,
my
the
aunt's
Windy
getting
City.
married in the
Chi.
summertime.
Chai.
I love Chicago. It's
The
my
Windy
favorite
City.
place. in
Well,
the
when are
whole
we
world.
going?
We can go.
I know for sure that I have to go for my aunt's wedding, but I want to go before then.
When's your aunt get married?
It's the best
in
place.
summer of 2025. I'm really hoping that me and her aren't clashing right now.
What do you mean?
The best place
Like I just
for
hope
gun
that
violence.
when she said summer 2025, she meant summer 2025. 'Cause
Not
mine's
fucking springtime?
Yeah, because mine's spring 2025. But she's been engaged. My aunt's so cute. She was a nun for like 30 years. And then she stopped being a nun because of like the politics of it or whatever. But before she became one, she was engaged to this man named Terry. And I don't really know the details, but they ended up calling it off or whatever. And that's when she was like, I'm a nun. And then now she's...
I've never met a nun.
She's cool. She's not like when I say nun, people are like, "Oh, okay," but like my Aunt Mary is fun as fuck. I love her. She
Shots,
drinks.
everybody.
Mary?
my Aunt Mary Agnes.
Mary, fuck.
Mary
You sound like a
Agnes.
fuck.
Serious?
I'm dead ass.
Oh, that's perfect.
That sounds like a fucking.
Because
nun.
my grandma's Catholic. Her name is Mary Catherine. So,
Oh Lord.
She's a fucking.
Great.
and
nun,
then my
Yeah.
other
dude.
aunt is Teresa.
Yeah.
And
Teresa.
Then,
yeah,
Leslie.
nun.
Leslie is just
Nun,
Leslie
nun, nun.
because Leslie's just Leslie because her dad wanted a boy and his name was Liesel.
What's your grandma's?
Mary Catherine.
Mary Catherine.
Liesel.
Liesel. Yeah, he's from Arkansas.
Oh, Sound of Music.
Is it Sound of Music?
Yeah.
My
her
grandma
name's
loves
Liesel.
that.
Oh,
Yeah, I can't stand that
yeah. The
fucking
girl's
movie.
name is
Sound
Liesel
of
in
Music?
Sound of Music.
I enjoy
I was telling
old
a story.
musicals.
Oh yes, please continue.
They were
Tiff.
engaged before
Oh,
she became
sorry.
a nun, and then she was a nun for 30 years, and then she's been out of it since I don't know, probably since I was like young, like a little baby, and now she's 67. 60, 61, 62, somewhere in there. And her and Terry are engaged again. They fell in love
Oh,
again.
that's
Oh
so
my
sweet.
God.
She said it feels just like how it did all those years ago when they first met. And it's the cutest thing.
That's adorable. I
I
like
love
that.
that.
I do too.
I
Said,
love
we're
that for
back,
them.
baby.
Jesus did it.
We're back.
Jesus brought them together.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
He will.
Little baby
Back on
Jesus.
back
Anyway,
on
sorry.
old musicals. I love Fiddler on the Roof. That was a really good movie.
Fiddler.
That's what I said, Fiddler on the
Fiddler.
Roof.
He said a fiddler.
Fiddler.
Fiddler. It's a fiddler.
I made him
Fiddler
watch
Fiddler
it.
on the roof.
Fiddler on the roof. Okay, so
What
how
do you
does that
mean
one
you
go
made me
again?
watch it? I bought the fucking movie.
Ooh.
You didn't buy it.
Guys, this
Little
is a communal
controversy
area.
here.
I love musicals and stuff like that.
No, I
and
don't.
I like High School Musical.
You don't like any?
I've seen it.
What about
and-
classics? You know, like you gotta like Grease.
That's where
Cry
you the music
Baby?
in me
No,
comes
no,
from.
no.
None of
like-
those.
No. Well, yes,
I
I
love
like
both of
that.
those.
But what I'm talking about is like that.
I
I've
don't.
seen that actually.
Phantom of the
play
Opera.
form Of it.
I love Phantom of the
I'm
Opera.
I don't
dying
know.
to
I
see
don't know
that.
that one.
in
I've never
person.
seen it in
Brandy wanted to
person.
ask you something the other day.
Oh yeah, the someplace in Saginaw is playing the Nutcracker. Have y'all ever seen that?
Yes.
It's a ballet. It's
saw it at the
you know,
Whiting.
It's so
there's
great.
movies. There have been
I saw it at the
No.
You
I
know,
saw it at the
that
Whiting
have done the Nutcracker.
probably 5 years ago now. And I don't remember a single
So you're down to
thing.
go?
Yes.
Live
I
musicals
remember
on
having
ice?
seen it in years.
I wish I
Yeah.
could find the dress that I wore the first time. That would be so cute.
When we were young, we went and saw
Because you
Monsters
have to
Inc.
dress
on
up for
ice.
stuff like
Yeah.
that.
What?
Yeah. So
How you
that's
go
nice.
How
from
does
the
that work?
Nutcracker to Monsters
find a
Inc. on
picture.
Ice?
I mean, that's what I have for live musicals that I've gone to.
Ooh,
I've
I
never
have
been
the
to a
perfect
concert.
dress for that too. Oh,
The
it's gonna be so,
Nutcracker.
yes, we're all gonna go. We're all gonna go.
We should.
Tiff said she's going. I think
mean,
it was
what-
the.
Did you see? They probably play it in Flint at the Flint Theater. I'm sure that the troupe does it there.
I don't know. I want to say it was like.
Look at me when I was little.
Oh my god.
Look at that. You had the same
Isn't
bangs
she
I
the se-
did.
I look like Michelle from Full House. The
Man,
babies in Michelle.
hey,
That's what everybody
actually
always
come
told
to
me.
it. Think of that picture of me. You know, another. We're perfect.
These are the ones
you
we have to
know.
get printed
Me and
off
her
for
are
the
the
wedding.
same. We should have one of those two little circle frames of little me and little her next
Yeah.
to each other hanging somewhere.
that would be.
I'm
cute.
so glad.
The little me with the glasses from the other pot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love that.
That was the dress for the Nutcracker.
That's nice.
so pretty.
Well, we got it. I think it was December 7th. I think it was. It was on a Saturday.
So we'll have to.
So it's coming
Yeah.
up.
Because
So-
we'll have to plan if the kids are there, then we'll have to plan for them to come.
We'll have to look.
We'll have to. I have it all on my calendar
Okay.
marked.
I seen it on Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
and it's really not that expensive.
And I'm down to
I should
go
give it
to.
I'll give it a try.
I'm down to go. I've never been to a ballet or anything. Oh my god, what is that?
That's Rufus.
Who the fuck is Rufus?
Remy, the dog upstairs.
That's Remy.
Oh my gosh, he was so little.
Oh my god.
Look at his little stubby legs.
Look how fat he is
Wow, we were
now.
all little babies at one point.
Where's he at?
I'm slowly coming down. This
Are
the
you?
hydro. Yeah, I weigh too much for this seat. I think.
Oh, look at his little puppy face.
okay. Put
getting
your
off topic.
phones down. Put your phones down.
Because what am I gonna
Jesus.
do? We're gonna send all these
Yes, we're
pictures
gonna
now.
add all of them in.
Nope,
No.
that whole part's gonna cut. It's gonna be another. We'll be
We'll be right
back.
Oh, but when
What's
Keith
up,
wants to
everybody?
show 15 Christmas or Christmas. I said
Yeah, you know why?
That's
You know why?
content.
That's fucking funny, dude.
That's content.
Remy's beautiful. Don't invite the girls to the podcast.
Should we play
if you don't-
Grade
Tim's
A.
inspirational speech
Oh my god,
before
that's
his
so
surgery?
fucking cringy.
Before the surgery,
Yeah.
That's so fucking.
because you love it.
cringy,
You
dude.
just love it when someone gets high off of the
I think she said they
anesthetics.
gave him, it was like the relaxer before they give him the anesthetic.
Oh, even then,
Yes.
I was fucking.
Remember
He
David
was-
Goes to
out.
Dentist?
Yeah.
you know that's the classic
I
one,
forgot what she
right?
said it was. Like if it was, it wasn't Vicodin or something, but either way, it was something that calmed him down, and he was really funny. I
I don't fucking remember any of that, dude.
I do.
All I
Dude.
remember
Seriously.
is putting that fucking cap on and wiping my body down with those like.
Dude, you know,
After his surgery, I had the nurse come out and say, "Are you the beautiful wife?" He's asking for you back here because he really has to pee and he won't let us help him.
Oh, good,
you didn't.
good, yeah. Fuck
That's
that.
adorable. So they had to
no
come
one
out of
else
the waiting
touching no
room.
pee-pee.
For me to come and help him pee.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
no one's
That's
touched
the
my
worst.
pee-pee but my wife.
It was all a bunch of ladies who took my catheter out.
Really.
He loves
It's
it.
just that wasn't that wonderful. No, man, because like shrinkage and like retractability, like
Oh, yeah.
it's not a good time.
Well, you can always
You
find
know?
coax the turtle from his shell.
Mm.
I was bruised.
Oh, I
Like,
wish I
because
had
my
that
pelvis,
picture.
my pelvis was fractured in
I
7
have
places.
that picture.
And so I was bruised.
The picture that-
Of his side?
my
his butt?
whole pelvis
Yeah.
I have that picture.
I just
was
found it.
all
I'll do
black
some
and
pictures the
blue
other
and
day.
purple.
Oh yeah,
My
because your
whole
face
pelvis.
from that wreck.
Oh,
is
I
his
have that
is
picture,
his
too.
profile picture
The
when you
blood
call
on the
him.
Yeah.
side of it too.
Oh,
I ha-
show me! I've never seen
Yeah.
his face.
Oh, yeah.
This
That's
poor
his
kid.
profile picture. When
Keith,
you-
yeah.
Yeah,
when
that was
you
crazy.
call.
I don't.
I'm probably gonna be sad. I don't know.
But
if the rest
anyways,
of it-
the whole thing is like being on drugs. And even before I was even like on the drugs, I was in the ambulance and I was already like in shock or whatever and all the adrenaline or something because my pelvis was messed up. I wasn't on anything yet. They just put me in the ambulance and my mom just showed up to the scene and she was like at the door and I was like, I'm okay, Mom.
Oh my goodness.
That's the picture that comes up when you call.
Really?
Yeah.
Aw. Look at the blood in my teeth.
I'm
Yep.
like, really? That's like
No, it's just blood.
of all
Yeah.
the pictures. Why that?
But Timmy,
Because he's so happy that he.
but I
got
did
to a
the
wreck.
I did the same
I
thing.
don't know.
I didn't
Looks
rant for
handsome
so
still.
long, but like you have a rant. Timmy did.
What?
Timmy.
Oh, yeah,
Timmy's
yeah.
rant.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah.
can do all
All right,
that.
everybody, listen. I
This
just
volume's
had 2
all the way up.
relaxers. What are they called? I'm a little lightheaded, but
Verset.
it's okay. I know it's okay. Did you put your hand in front of the camera on purpose, or
No, because I was accidentally covering the where they could hear you.
this?
I was-
this
my
is
hand was
this is
accidentally
getting
on
a
the
little bit more.
intense, but it's okay. Yeah, I'm the coolest cucumber. Okay?
You're the what?
I'm one step below Gorgala. So, you ever met somebody glad across the floor? Yeah, that's what's up. So, I want everybody to know that.
about?
As nervous as I am, this is gonna be a new chapter, a new life, a new man, a better man, and hopefully I can be more than half the man I used to be, and raise myself up higher, and looking at my future self as my hero, and I can be in 10 or 15 years be that much closer to the man I want to be, the best version of myself. That's what I want to do, and that's what this is for.
Hell yeah.
And as scared as I am, if I can sit here and do this, and I promise you, anybody can sit here and do this. Don't let any fear tell you can't do something, because that fear doesn't own you. That's not of God, and it's not what makes you.
They're kicking in.
Nice.
You are strong,
Whoa.
and you are independent,
You are strong and you are
and
independent.
you make your own decisions.
You are smart. You are
You're-
kind.
you
You
are
are
slow.
where
important.
you need it to be.
You are a woman.
Everything will go the way it needs to go. Because there's a bigger plan than just yours. You fall out of your own understandings, and you make decisions after you pray about it,
And did you ever have a dream?
you go over it, and you make educated decisions on everything that you say and do. You can be the best bullshitter in the room.
What? How did I switch so quickly?
Be the best bullshitter in the room. If you are confident in what you're saying, and you have glasses on, and you look like you know what you're talking about, you're good to go.
Flipped pretty quick on that one,
I
bud.
just want everybody to know, that's all I got to say right now.
Hang on.
And just know that you boys out here. You boys out here, we're doing it. And just because I reject food that you give me doesn't mean that I don't want it. It means that I'm moving on to be happy,
want it so
healthy, and more
Oh, I'm
and more better.
Hang on.
Okay, honey.
That's all I got.
Hang on.
Let's sign out.
I love you.
What you got podcast?
It will be.
What the fuck? That's so embarrassing, dude.
Isn't it? I was like, my name is Keith Stoner, and I love my mom.
Period.
You know, shit like that. That's not as embarrassing.
You said, what did you say about
It's not as
when
embarrassing.
I came out of surgery? What did you say? What did the nurse come out there and say? What did he say?
Nothing, don't worry about it.
What did he say, Tiff?
He said, mine was like, blah, 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 I like my mom. And then you were like, you started laughing or whatever. He goes, I mean, that's not as embarrassing.
Damn. Fuck me up, dude. Well, at least, honey, what did you say that the nurse said?
Oh, the nurse came out and asked me, "Are you the beautiful wife?" In the waiting room to come and get me because you told them that you had to pee, and I need my beautiful wife. I need to pee.
Okay.
And you wouldn't let them help you pee, so they had to come and
You
get
are
me.
goddamn right. Ain't no other bitch touching my pee-pee. Okay? And look.
Ronnie, language. My language is English. And this motherfucker's trying to grab on my hang down.
But just know, sober or not, ain't no other bitch touching my pee-pee, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I love you, little girl.
I love you,
Isn't that wild?
weirdo.
It's a beautiful thing. Proud of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I just thought that
I'm
was
happy
funny. Not
that's
a name
true.
or nothing. Are you the beautiful wife?
I love it. You because
yeah.
like
Because
you
I
did
don't
it-
know my wife's
No,
name.
you did it all. You did it. It
Mine
was like,
just
you know,
called me
self.
Tiffany again.
I
It
heard
was
that.
self-confidence. It was because I said it right to him. I was like, oh, Tiffany would really appreciate
Why
that.
would you say
I
it?
didn't mean to.
Ew.
But you did it all. You know,
Ew.
self-confidence, right? You know, you, Jesus,
Yeah.
God, right?
Yeah.
You know,
For like
strength
20
through.
seconds of that, you were really talking
And
some
then-
shit.
Yeah,
That was really,
really
no,
good.
you did. You were
And
like,
real
yeah, better
meaningful.
you,
Yeah.
new step in your life,
Yeah.
And
and then you could bullshit anybody,
Right, yeah.
and you just listen, you know.
You
Yeah.
said that's not what I'm doing at all, but if you can do it,
I think that's more.
you didn't have your glasses on, so you couldn't have been talking about yourself in that moment.
Right, yeah, that's right.
He said, if you sound confident,
I think
you
you're
got
at
glasses.
a.
Jesus.
I don't know, dude. I was out of it. I don't remember
That was my
any
favorite.
of that.
That was my favorite.
I don't
part.
even know. I don't even remember Brandy taking that
Dude.
video.
No,
I
dude,
did, yeah. But I think your weight loss now is a lot
that
higher
stuff
than
is
what
weird.
it was.
The surgery, because
Yeah.
like I was on the thingy,
Mhm.
waiting to get taken to the room in the little waiting area, and Seth and my dad and mom were there, just hanging out with me,
Mm-hmm.
and then they're like, "Cool, Keith, we're gonna take you back." And that's the last thing I remember is they pull me away from them, and they're about to take me through the double doors or whatever, and like I leaned around the bed, you know, and like saw like them
Yeah.
as they were carting me away, and I turned back, and I just remember going through the doors. I don't remember seeing.
Oh, wow.
I don't remember seeing what was through the door, or anything
That's
like
wild.
that. And then I just woke up after my surgery and had
See.
the cast on and everything.
Yeah, that's one of my biggest fears is like lapse in time. You know,
Isn't it?
like
It's so
like,
weird.
Like having like I have dreams of it all the time, like where I'm lapsing. Like I'll be here in one spot and then I'll just show up in another. Like my brain just lapped. You know, like
a
I'm
dream?
so free. Yeah,
You'll have
don't
dreams like that?
remember,
yeah,
That's a
all
dream.
the time. Yeah.
I don't remember my first 2 whole days in the hospital, and that I don't know. I hate that. I hate that I don't know anything that happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't like how loud that
That's
is.
kind of loud, huh?
Yep,
What,
I
for
don't
her?
like that.
I don't know, because I can hear myself on it.
Well, it's not because she was talking quietly, so I turned it up for her.
I'm
She was
sorry,
far
I'll
away
just
from
get
the
a
mic.
little Closer.
It might. You can't judge it by the. I'm judging it by the bars.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That
We'll be
shit's-
right back.
That
We'll be
shit's-
right back.
That shit's scary.
We'll be
to,
right
like,
back.
Not
No,
know
yeah.
what happened.
All right,
All
so.
Well,
it's been a
Texans are
real good
6-3.
podcast. I can't play us out.
what?
We're not set up for it.
Oh, yeah.
If I played the acoustic near the mic.
Do it. Which one's that one?
Beverly.
This
Beverly.
is Bev's, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Is that your new favorite?
This is the one I bought with my tax money while I was living with Carl.
Oh, hell yeah.
It meant a lot to me at the time. It's an acoustic electric.
Oh.
What am I gonna do? Oh, it's what? talking over?
Talk over? Yeah, that's a great one. Or I think we're gonna be friends.
I think that we are gonna be friends.
Yeah.
No,
See, it's beautiful.
it is beautiful.
It's perfect for a close
So,
speech.
we just want to thank you for watching, viewing, commenting, and subscribing. We thank you for watching the podcast and getting away from it all, as they say. Thank you so much for hanging out with us for a while. So we're gonna clap it out, and we just know that we appreciate you every time. What do you think? Anything to add, honey? Honey, you got anything to add?
Good podcast.
Good podcast.
And just remember, folks,
Good podcast.
as long as you're confident in what you say and you have glasses on, you can be the best bullshitter in the room.
Yes, motherfucking bullshit.
What you got, podcast?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Clap it out. Let's have Keith put up a little Bev.
2. Go ahead. You're good.
You gotta clap it out with us.
Oh, he gonna snap.
Figured it out. If there's a clap or two, I figure that's good enough.
All right.
That'd been funny. That'd been funny if it would have smacked him in the face.
That would have been a good one.
That should be like
Uppercut.
an end cut at the end.
All right. 1, 2, 3. What'd you bring to the podcast?